any second from now. So you ready? Grizz going to be putting himself into a nice position. Not too much of an issue. Can very easily join up with his team through the pit, through the wall if needed be, with that extra jump. Top lane is going to be actually the likes of Sky trying to take that push up against the likes of Clemmer. So that's going to be two champions not up and available. But he does have the Selector Expansion and also the Voyage. He can very easily make it through all that terrain. And he's going to join up. There you go. The Selector Expansion is going to grow and grow and grow. Is it going to land? Glacial Fish is going to be peeling it away. But unfortunately, Grizz not looking too comfortable. Looking like an engage. But unfortunately, Garen engaging solo. There's no team follow-up. And he's instantly going to regret that decision, as everyone of Natus Vincere is going to be struggling. Their health bar is not looking too good. But at the end of the day, TrovoNova, they are struggling and they are holding on as tightly as they can. But unfortunately, they do fall down and get condemned back to the fountain as Drake is up and available. But it seems like Baron is the next thing on the menu for Natus Vincere.
They don't need the Baron. The minions
talking about chess. Oh, there you go.
On.
That's going to be the chess moving in D4. Explosive cast not going to be connecting too heavily. Unfortunately, Garen's going to be good to go. But into the engage. CC Wombo combo of TrovoNova gives no chance for a spice on Garen. And that wave is now going to be crashing in. Extra Bell of Redemption going to heal them up. And that tower stands no chance and doesn't even stand anymore as it falls down. Though is going to be the time for the Selector Expansion. Dragon Skip. What? That combo from Ghost paired up with Sky was just out of this goddamn world. It was magnificent. As TrovoNova are now going to get chased down, ticked away heavily. Another going to big stun. These stuns of Sky are just so toxic. They're unbearable. The snipe coming out from Mumu especially makes it so much harder for them to survive the encounter. They took down mid-turret earlier. If they win this fight, they just might win the entire game over here, Highland. It's going to be Vex. The next one on the menu falls on down. It was on a nice edge, as we mentioned so many times. Yeah. This time, Navi, they just took the knife and they're just cutting down to pieces the entirety of TrovoNova. There's nothing they can do. Teleport comes out. That's going to be it. Malphite looking for the unstoppable force later on down the line. If he can pop it for himself. Glacial Fisher going to peel away quite a bit. Grizz going to be extremely low. Reposition coming out. Mumu, you're going a little bit too deep, mate, but seemed like it's working out just fine because he still has the stasis enchant. And that is it. We are looking at the undoing of TrovoNova as Veil Short is still alive. But for how long? And most important fact, for how long is this Nexus going to stay up and going? But unfortunately, I would say not long enough, as that's going to be it. Veos, the last playing. I don't know why. I'm just thinking of like a Ferrari crossover. I don't know why I was thinking about that. That was weird. Glacial Fish is going to be initiate, pushing away the likes of Navi. They steal it away. What a nice push coming out from Ghost. And now the entire health bar of TrovoNova aren't looking all that healthy. Killer Instinct going to be doing so much work, but they've got to be careful. The passive going to come on through. Does connect and zone away from a distance. Unfortunately, a little bit too close. And TrovoNova are coming from the brink of death and trying to get the lead. But unfortunately for them, Clemmer is just too damn good on this champion. The one more body slam would be enough, but no, it's not going to be enough at the end. Sky got a big chunky shield at the end, and that's going to be
TrovoNova. So that is why it's so dependent on who gets this realistically.
Clemmer goes for the explosive cask. Unfortunately, went a little bit too deep without a steam. That's going to be an issue that might just cause your team defeat. TrovoNova. Very low health bar. They're going to collapse. Hydro going to be able to go golden for a few seconds. Will he be able to survive, though? That's a big fat no as an answer. And Grizz will be also losing his life along the way. That's going to be absolutely amazing to see. Juicy and Mumu doing God's work, carrying that fight on their shoulders. And during that entire time, for it just yet. Thank you, Garen. I appreciate that. That's really cool. Yasuo and bot, though, if they see that, they could very easily force the fight their way. I mean, Yasuo does have a teleport, so if he wants to reposition and regroup, he could very easily do so. Clemmer, too far forward into the Dragon's Descent. But as we said, it is but a drop of water in an ocean of damage. And nothing comes out from her as TrovoNova, they are on the brink of extinction here. 1-1 in this series. They're looking to close it off here. 2-1, and Navi get themselves the ace. As you've got to keep in mind, the Herald did go the way of Natus Vincere, and that one should be coming out later on in this game. It's going to be nice engaged. And once again, these knockups are just so damn clean. Once again, the final spark comes on through. Not going to be hitting the mark just yet. The Gatorine is going to be absolutely dabbing into the competition. Riz should be losing his life in a sheer second. He's going to be losing his life once more. And Acolyte, I told him he was going to be the very scary fellow of the game. But Mumu goes to the final engage onto the Killer Instinct. And cast good stuff from Andres there, but they got the Herald 2 coming into the top side. And they know, Team Queso, they know there's no way in hell they can defend this one. Re-engage once again with the Cyclone. Going to be a little bit too solo there, Ghost. Got to be careful. We do not have a GA currently, I do believe. Oh, he does have it. I didn't see the animation. He's still got himself that one, so he's going to be feeling pretty confident to push that one further. And that's going to be an easy double kill going away.
Isn't working. The Baron is the pressure of Navi.
Really good damage onto Juicy right away. Acolyte going to get 3-man apprehend. He pops the stacks too, and it's maybe time to go and chop some head down with the Nox and Guillotine. Cyclone going to do a lot of CC for the side of Ghost. Going to pick up an easy kill onto the likes of Memorize. There's going to be Acolyte really deep on this engage. The GA is still keeping him up and alive, but unfortunately will drop to his knees for a few seconds. Now he's going to be surrounded by foes, but maybe able to get the reset that he was always desperately needed to go for. The apprehend barely misses as Garen's just able to flash his way to safety at the bare last second, and they turn it on its head. Natus Vincere, that's going to be Sky in the backline. Unfortunately, split away from the rest of his team. Killer Instinct coming on through from Mumu. Final Spark coming out. Going to be doing a lot of damage, but unfortunately is not going to be looking too good as Acolyte. It's time to dunk it down. The GA is going to get proc. He's got the ultimate there. Time to reset, so he could very easily dunk once more. But a nice tornado comes out from Sky. Able to buy a lot of precious time for his team. But Na'Vi not quite able to take the fight this time around, but they do not lose as much as they did earlier. But Ghost will lose his life eventually. As now the push happening in mid once again. 3v2 currently. As Acolyte going to go for the flash. Goes for the extra slow. But unfortunately biting down more than he can actually true. Actually too greedy, Acolyte. And because of that, the tides of this fight turn at their disadvantage. Team Queso down now to 2, and that damage of Sky is just out of this world. Memorize and Riz under tower, the 2-man tornado in the final spark, and it works out perfectly. Sky, Juicy, the 2 legends, make the game go back in Navi's favor.
That is just obviously.
Or are you going to be taking a 1v3? He's looking for the 1v3. Teleport comes on through because they have a double teleport coming out actually from Ghost and Garen. And then they instantly turn into an amount of CC. Yasuo double ult. Ebu going to have to go golden, but we all know it's just not going to be enough as Ghost picks up the kills. And this is looking just so sad and so unfortunate for Team Queso. And just said not going to be able to make it away alive. I take it back. He does make it away just fine. But Acolyte, that's the man that we talked about. Oh, okay, I don't talk about him anymore. He's going to be popped into the J. Memorize, maybe he can assist it, but no, he can't. Pops the G onto Ghost, but that's literally all they find. One in Queso, which is why they're trying to contest it away. Memorize, Riz, they're all trying to push onto the front line. And just said also, they know if they lose it, it's game over. But they have no option. They have to take the fight. They need to give it their best shot. Explosive cast trying to buy as much time as possible into the final spark that literally decimates the entirety of Team Queso into the Killer Instinct. And Mumu is trying to clear out the rift, trying to make it scrubbed out clean. Take to base, which I like it. They got 2 in towers. Now they know this game's going to end on its own. Oh, he's going to go. Oh my god, he just melts him down. Ebu did not know what just hit him. As the teleport comes out, final spark, he picks it up once again. And this is just absolutely nuts. But Mumu gets dunked upon by the Ionian and is just going to be memorized alone into his own belt as the Nexus falls down to absolute smithereens. And this is going to be the 2-0 dunk. I mean, the confidence of this guy, Mumu, just diving when the entire enemy team is nearby. He's like,